I know everyone is saying to fight, but I can't express to you how tired my soul is. I just
As a black woman, a black attorney, I feel you. I feel you. So let's talk. There's never gonna be a moment where, it's just not somebody just, that has to be dealt with. And what I'm about to say is not legal advice. It's for educational purposes only. I'm also not a Florida attorney. However, from an educational standpoint, and from my prior experience where I have taken down HOAs for similar behavior here in Texas, what I will say is you cannot be scared to fight legally. Okay? HOAs are not exempt from being sued, you know? And if you got millions of people here on social media who easily and effortlessly understand the discrimination that you and your children are facing, then so will a jury. Okay? You have to sue them. And sometimes people come in your pathway for you to be the one to stop the foolishness. Okay? And so, from both a legal and from a destiny spiritual standpoint, it just sounds like you're that person, right? Because this lady is not gonna stop. She is the head of the HOA, so she probably feels like she's invincible and she can do what the heck she wants to do. And it's not gonna stop with you unless you fight. Passing out flyers and stuff is cool. Talking to different, homeowners in the community is fine, great. But ultimately, you see what she did. She went and got an attorney. So you need to go and search the Florida bar and find you some people who deal with real property law, people who are familiar with going up against the HOA. Um, Trust and believe me, there are attorneys out there in Florida who are not scared of this HOA, not scared of this bird brain lady, and will absolutely clap their goddamn ears together for you. So, get on that. I also would thoroughly, it sounds like you may have already done it, I would thoroughly download all the bylaws, the rules, the regulations, because from my experience in going up against the HOA, they like to nitpick with the rules that they're, enforcing. And when you thoroughly comb through all that stuff, baby, it's a million rules that are in your favor, hell, it's probably a rule in there that say, the members of this community are allowed to enjoy the greenery and the nature and all that shit, right? And so I'd be like, well, my household is enjoying the greenery and the nature. We're touching the tree. And that's just a little bit of humor, but no, seriously, when you sit there and comb through, it's usually like 50 to 100 pages, a very exorbitant amount of reading to do when it comes to the bylaws and rules. But when you sit there and comb through that stuff, especially when you have a legal eye on your team, you'll quickly see, oh baby, we got some stuff to fight about. We got some legs to stand on. And don't back down. File your lawsuit, sue the bird brain heifer, and get your coin. And I bet you she'll stop. And if she wants to continue going, keep suing her every time. Sue her, sue her, sue her, sue her. And it also sounds like some harassment, you know? So it's one thing to, be in public. You lose a little bit of your privacy when you're in public. But when you have someone continuously and regularly following you around, taking photos and stuff like that, that goes beyond the realm of you being in public and subject to less privacy, and that goes into the realm of stalking and harassment. And you can sue for that as well. That can be criminal and it can also be civil. So, chin up, put your big girl drawers on, do the fuck you gotta do. And we all supporting you.